This video is brought to you by EA Game Changers. What is up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new video. So today, you guys, I am so excited to announce that the Sims 4 base game is getting a little bit of a makeup upgrade. Now, I know I have seen so many people talking about how we are using the same old same for so many freaking years now. And I myself am a huge makeup enthusiast. So when I heard that the Sims 4 was teaming up with MAC Cosmetics, I literally freaking lost it. If you guys did not also know, Snob Lipstick was your girl's go-to for a solid 5 freaking years. So to say I'm a fan is literally saying the least at this point. So I have a few different models in front of us, and we're just going to dive straight on in and start playing. So if you guys want to go ahead and access your brand new makeup, all you need to do is click the makeup section, and all of the makeup that is a part of this collaboration is literally going to say MAC. It's the infamous logo. You're going to know it when you see it. Let's go ahead and dive straight on in to the eyeshadows. So there are 4 in total. Some are a little more artsy-fartsy. Some are definitely a little more everyday and wearable. Keep in mind that alone, these items may not necessarily suit your fancy, but of course you can go ahead and mix and match all of the different types of items that you have available in your collection. So for the first eyeshadow, we have this one here. It's very avant-garde. I actually am a huge fan of this eyeshadow. Now, this isn't something I would have my Sims wear every freaking day, but I definitely think this is super workable. Like, you can make this look amazing. Like I have said or haven't said, I'm not 100% sure. I do have, again, like a bunch of like makeup lookbooks at the end of this video of where I've utilized these items into full-blown makeup looks for your inspiration. So yeah, there's a few different swatches to be had here, but this next one is definitely my freaking favorite, and I love it because it comes in a bunch of wearable colors, such as this one. I love what it does to the inner corner highlight. It adds a little bit of a pop, something I feel like we haven't really seen too much of just yet. But also, it comes in some other fun colors like this periwinkle, this really beautiful like burnt corally orange, this fuchsia, even this yellow here is also super gorgeous. Now this next one is probably my least favorite. Not too bad in the yellow swatch, but once you start getting into the more kind of like darker colors, especially this one here, I'm not like the hugest fan personally, but I don't mind it. I wouldn't use this one probably ever unless I was going for like a party look or something like that. Now the fourth and final eyeshadow I definitely feel is, again, kind of in the same league as the one above. It's very wearable. It's something I can definitely see my Sims kind of like gravitating towards and, you know, wearing on a more frequent basis, especially some of these lighter colors that actually kind of blend into the eye. A lot of these are very harsh, which is like a huge no-no. Like, I am not a fan of a harsh crease unless it's like intentional, like a cut crease. Like, I don't know how I feel about these, but again, some of the lighter swatches are definitely pretty. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for. Now, the eyeliners, in my personal opinion, are a huge disappointment. And that's just me personally. And the reason for that is because with a lot of different eye shapes, obviously the shape of the liner is going to change, but it looks ridiculous. Like, I don't personally think anybody, well, maybe they would, but I would never do my eyeliner like this. And I don't even foresee this being something that is really wearable, even in game. Like, it's kind of odd. And also, side note, these items are generated for random. So you will see random townies walking around with these eyeshadows, whether you like it or not. Now, this next one really freaking throws me 7 ways to Sunday. It's just really strange. And there's like some sort of gemstone popping off on the corner. See, I really don't get the liners, and it kind of sucks because I'm not going to lie to you, we definitely need more liners in the game. My personal favorite is just this one, which we received in a base game update with the whole like freelancing thing, I believe. But other than that, I'm not a fan of these liners. Let me know if you like them in the comments down below. Moving on to the next item, which is actually located in the cheek category. This is a game changer. I am so freaking excited for these. You have no idea. And then this is kind of one of those items that took me for a spin. I was not expecting to receive these at all. So take a good hard look at her model's face for a quick second. And now look at her face. Look at it again. Now look at it. Do you see the difference here? Okay, so these cheek blushers actually function as mini contours in a sense. Like, it is definitely doing something to my Sims' face. It's giving them a little more definition. It's just providing a little more something to my Sim, and I absolutely love it. So this one's kind of more of like a high tempo blush, if I'm being honest with you. The real like contour perspective that I was mentioning earlier is absolutely in this one, and I love this. Now, the only thing that I'm kind of upset about is the fact that once you start getting into the deeper skin tones, this particular palette is almost obsolete. It doesn't even show on my Sims, and I'll show you what I mean here in just a moment. But these two, seriously, you guys, I'm so excited to work with these in the future, and even, you know, just like kind of make my own based off of this. Like, I'm totally inspired to create my own contours just off of these two items alone. This is absolutely incredible. So moving in to the very last and final category, we have ourselves 4 brand new lipsticks. Now, out of 3 out of 4 of them I love, and then the 4th one I'm kind of like, So another unexpected find. First, we have a bunch of matte lipsticks, which, you know, they're not my favorite, I guess. I don't know how to say this, like formula, I suppose. I'm not a huge fan of like the little lip lines or whatever, but I feel like the swatches are really pretty, and these wear very beautifully all through all different types of skin tones. I feel like these are actually really flattering for a lot of Sims. Now, the next swatch, I honestly at first I was like, oh no, and then the sheen, the glimmer. This is literally like my everything. I swear I used to wear a freaking frosted lip gloss. I think this is kind of like a lip gloss actually, in high school, and it was like frosty pink. It was like bubblegum pink. It literally looked like this, and I didn't even care if it looked like I ate a whole bowl of, you know, some frosted cereal. It was fly, and I loved it. And so to see it kind of come back, it brings a little nostalgia. I love how they like threw in a little clear gloss there, and this was also super flattering across the board. It's a really, really pretty lipstick. It's actually my favorite. This one is a little more artsy fartsy. It definitely has a very interesting way about it. It is what I would like to call, is it color blocking? I forgot. I don't know what the exact, no, it's not color blocking, something else. I'm not sure how to describe this one, but I'm sure you guys can notice like one like the top lip is darker than the bottom lip. I thought that was kind of cool, right? It's a cool concept. That's what I meant to say. It's an interesting concept, and I actually quite like this. I'm not a huge fan of all the swatches, but I feel like some of these are actually really fun to wear. So this next lip gloss, if we could call it that, it's more like a lip stain, only saturates the inner part of the lips, leaving the outer lip completely bare. And I feel like it gives it a nice flush kind of natural look that I really do honestly like. And so Snob literally is like this. the one lipstick I was talking about earlier that I wore for like 5 years straight. So it's a little more mauve, but I mean, it's pretty close. It's really cool that they actually have this in game. Anyway, so we're gonna go and kind of just play a little bit with some other complexions here. For instance, as I was saying to you guys earlier, these are like, the eyeshadows are pretty flattering. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to like some like makeup, I feel like the creators aren't super duper inclusive. And then so when you get into like the really fair ranges or really deep tones, you start losing the color entirely. I really do love the fact that a lot of these eyeshadows are inclusive. And I think that's really important and also really cool, because I love to apply makeup to all of my Sims. So this one is a little harder to see just in general, but you can definitely see it exists. It's still there. Now, where I kind of get a little upset, I don't even want to talk about these. These are so pigmented, and this is awesome and whatever, like, you know, cool. Where I really get upset is, again, the whole contour thing that I was mentioning earlier. Like, you can see in my Sim here with a more deeper skin tone, she isn't really utilizing this particular contour. I mean, some of the shades show up, but not all. So that was kind of a little disappointing. I wish they would have included or made it a little more opaque for all different types of skin tones, if that makes sense. So anyway, yeah, this one like doesn't even show. Like it's just kind of, it does nothing. Sad. Okay, so moving on to lipsticks though, as you can imagine, a matte lipstick is going to show up on just about everything. These are also really pretty colors, and I like how they change too. Like it just depends. These ones, oh my god, I'm in love. Like I love these frosted lip glasses. Like isn't that absolutely freaking stunning? I feel like there is a color for everyone in here. I really do. I love these. Oh my god. And even the interesting concept lipsticks look pretty freaking fancy. I really like these as well. So yeah, you kind of get like a general idea of how versatile these are, and just kind of how different they look on you know, each individual sim. So these are pretty standard. They don't really change too much. Those ones are pretty pigmented across the board. These ones kind of change up a little bit. And then here we go with the third eyeshadow. And with the last eyeshadow, it's almost hard to even tell that they're there, but I promise that they do exist. Again, we're not even going to go into the eyeliner, but at least you can get a better idea of what the contour looks like here. Super freaking bright. I like the implementation of more of like these lilac-y colors. I thought that was kind of cool. This is probably my favorite. I love what it does to the temple, especially like when you go and pair it with this orange eyeshadow. Like that is literally freaking gorgeous to me. Super duper beautiful. And again, with the lips, I'm just going to go through really quick. If you guys are interested in seeing like some put together makeup looks, again, stay tuned. I went ahead and tried my absolute best. I did incorporate some base game stuff, but not necessarily like all of its base game. I really wanted to see how many looks I could make on our models with the brand new stuff coming from the MAC collab here. And I feel like I definitely did a pretty good job. So all in all, am I excited with this update? Yes. In the beginning, when I first saw it, I was like not a fan. But the more that I worked with it, the more possibility came to mind, the more that I played and got acquainted with the items that we received. I actually really do love this update, and I think it's amazing, especially for free. So, you know, like overall, if I had to rate this a 10 out of 10, I would probably rate this like a 7 out of 10, just because, you know, I would have liked a little more inclusivity when it came to the cheek swatches there. Maybe just a little more range when it came to actually can't even say it for the lipsticks. When it came to maybe like the eyeshadows, I would have liked maybe a few more, or at least the eyeliner. So all in all, how do I feel about this free update? You know, in the beginning, I was like, oop, I don't like any of these things. I am not a fan. But the more that I played with it and worked within the components of the collab, I realized that there are a lot of things here that I can definitely get a lot of use out of. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am not a person that regularly uses in-game makeup ever. I am definitely an outsourcer. I love me some damn CC. But for the most part, I definitely think this is a good update. Again, the eyeliners are a no-go for me. I like 3 out of the 4 eyeshadows. I love the cheeks, and I am a huge fan of all of the lips except for these ones. Like, I don't love them, but I like them. I can appreciate them. So overall, I would say an 8 out of 10. I definitely feel like I would get some use out of this, and I can mix and match and create many more looks to come. But I'm actually really curious to know, what do you guys think about the Sims 4 MAC collab? Let me know in the comments down below what y'all think. I am dying to hear your thoughts. And yeah, with that said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.